Hi. Hello, everyone. I forgot to boot up Switch earlier. Switch? Steam. What was I thinking of? Why was I thinking of Switch? Sorry. Can I just scratch that beginning? Like, can I just redo it? Problem with being live. And I'm too lazy to stop the recording and start a new one as well. It's just gonna be on a VOD then. Hi, Admiral Fang. So yeah, I forgot to open Steam earlier, so I'll have to wait for it to boot up. And then we're playing Paranormasight as soon as it's ready. Believe me. Like, I'm aching for it as much as you are, maybe. Maybe even more. Oh shit. Give me a second. I also forgot to boot up Play Night. It's taking a while. Very interesting day it is. Okay. Let me open up category of Paranormasight. You know what? I should create I should create categories with like games I want to stream actually. Man, that would be a good way to categorize and like keep a proper list of games I've streamed, games I've beaten and stuff. Oh man, fuck. There's so much admin to do. Like honestly, I think as soon as Paranormasight is over, because I don't find the time otherwise, I'm gonna do like an admin stream. I'm gonna actually, for the first time ever, set my category as like just chatting. Maybe there's like a video editing category or something. It could fit there as well. And then we'll do it together because I feel like I'm gonna lose less sanity when there's like people there to distract me. The first book I see walking into the library was Wuthering Heights. Oh, you think that was a sign? Did you pick it up? Like, did you take it with you? Oh, it's a little bit too quiet for me. Ooh, it's a little bit too loud. Come on. Just about perfect. Hi, hello. Of course you did. Okay, very good. Very nice. I feel like it's always easier to read a book when you have like the physical copy in hand. As much as I like to read on my phone at times because it's very convenient since you have like your books with you at all times. Just doesn't feel the same way. I can't get immersed as easily with my phone. I would like if I had enough money to buy all of the manga I wanted to read, I would do so. Now I'm stuck with my phone though. Okay. Let's go. Where did we leave off? It was like a good point to leave off, really. Ayumu? Amuya? What's her name? Ayame. Ayame was with Haruo. And we were about to continue, finally, if we even can. She killed us a few times. Start after Haruo admits to being a curse bearer, which is one step further. Shall we talk about something? I don't think she wants to talk about something. Let's negotiate. We left off on a bitch off between Haruo and Ayame. Both like... Well, I can somewhat sympathize with Haruo, you know? But like Ayame is just absolutely insane. Oh yeah, then we used our curse. We didn't even finish listening to her because I felt compelled to give her a taste of her own medicine. Listen, Ayame. I have something to ask you. No, the answer's no. Curse stone in your possession, I'm not giving it up. You're right. We're both made of stronger stuff than that. Yeah, you, like, both crazy, I think. You're not giving it up. I'm not giving it up. Yeah, neither am I. Hey, hi, Arcane. You know full well, right? Okay, she doesn't actually want to negotiate. She wants to talk. Let's talk about Nishima then. Like, you're... you don't even know it, but you're dead. How did you kill Fumishika Nishima? I'm not telling you. So it's still out there whether it was a curse or not. I only ask because it does concern me. It was one of the reasons my child was kidnapped. There's not much to say. We talked and he cleared the conditions for my stone. Did he show any signs of remorse of his past crimes? Didn't feel like he did, no. I see. The world is full of trash, man, I tell you. Oh my god. That's... I agree. The world... How about we say the world is full of trash people, you know? Don't make this sexist, you fucking dumbass bitches. Rich is just sitting there on hot coals, hoping they forget about him. What's your desire? Oh, desire. What is your wish, Ayame? Is it really to resurrect Katsushika Hokusai? Yes, there's no life that holds more value than his. Insane. Including my own. Wow, yeah. You're saying you'd be willing to die if it meant bringing Hokusai back to life? Not all life is equal. Wow. Is that... Are you allowed to subscribe to that notion? Like, to that philosophy? Or is that, like, absolutely, like, verboten in 2024, actually? At least not to me. She's literally Hitler, isn't she? A life that can birth art with the power to move hearts is infinitely more worthy. Compared to that, the life of someone like me, someone that can't produce a thing, has no value. I mean... It's art. Right? It's just art. Like, calm down, girl. That's unhinged. It is. It is. Could be a localization problem. I don't think it is. I think both of them are just legitimately crazy and like have a little bit of a hate boner for men. I'm still young. It's the age for wild thoughts. But aren't you the same as me? It's just so weird. Like the obsession with like Hokusai is. It doesn't fit the character. I'm not entirely sure if I can say this because obviously, like, they created the character, but we know that she's the resurrected demon child that Nejima, like, resurrected in his first ritual. Why are there no callbacks to, like, her having, like, lingering feelings for her past life or something? Right? Like, that hasn't been brought up yet. Or it could still be a red herring. Maybe she is not the demon child. Maybe it wasn't even... Maybe there wasn't a demon child to begin with. Maybe it was just a neglected child and the resurrection ritual didn't work. Not even, like, a failed one. Aren't you the same as me? What? You've got a life more important than your own. A life you consider more important than the lives of many others. That's what you're doing it for, isn't it? It all for, even. Yeah. But for her, it's her own flesh and blood. It's a mother's love, Ayame. You cannot not compare this to, oh my god, this artist was so fucking amazing. Teehee. No. A mother's love for a child. Like, she should be willing to kill millions for children. Same as a father for the child. Like, I can fully support that. If you want to kill and die for your children... I am never gonna fault you. Like, I'm never gonna hold it against you. Except for if I have to, like, die for it, or if my children have to die for it, then it's like your ideal against mine, right? But that's something you only understand if you've been in this position already, if you've felt the love of a parent for their child. It's something, and it was completely foreign and, like, unconceivable to me before, but again, like I've said this before, the moment I held Babby in my arms for the first time, I knew that I would do anything. And I would kill anyone that would hurt her. You're right. If I can save my son, I couldn't care less about my life or the life of others. Which is, admittedly, I do know that this is very crazy, like, an extreme point of view that I'm portraying here. But it is understandable that she thinks this way, at least for me. Who's unhinged now? We all are, I guess. We all are. I'm a mother. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Heard it here first. Dang, the feelings of a proper parent are something else. I'm pretty sure Tetsuo would do the same for you, just saying. Okay. Tobacco? Do you smoke? Oh, that's a nice way to ask if she has, like, fire on her. And we do know that she does have, like, a fire device, lighting device on a person, because when we used our curse earlier last time, she did go up in flames Like a little, like, matchstick girl. You gotta be crazy if you got some crazy power in a stone and can just kill people without much repercussions. Kind of like in the Stanford prison experiment. Yeah, it's like the, like, if it's that easy to kill, if you can detach yourself from it this easily, I think many people would, like, do it. Just do it, you know? If, like press of a button makes it so impersonal. Makes it not your problem, pretty much. Well, huh? Well, a little. You're free to smoke if you want to, please. I want to see. Like, she wants to, like... she wants to make sure that she actually can use a curse, I guess. I'm okay, I don't see any ashtrays out on display either. Oh, you can do it in my mouth, if you want to. Does no one smoke in this family? A little rare, isn't it? Nobody in the family does. It's like... Well, I'm glad we're reminded of his, like, presence. Then why did you ask me if I did all of a sudden? He obviously knows why she did, so... Well... Okay. Can Harriet trigger her curse for stuff like static electricity? I don't think she can. I think it needs to be... the specifics are out there, right? Because... a little bit of suspension of disbelief, a little bit of, like, mystery is what makes a story good. You could take this apart and go, oh, what if the lighter doesn't have any fluid in it? What if the matchsticks are broken? What if the matchbox, like the stuff on the side, what if it's all used up? Like, do you need to be able to physically start a fire with the fire starting device yourself? Like, if you were to use it in person? Or is it just enough to represent a fire starting device? Like an empty lighter? Like a matchstick, but that doesn't work anymore? You know? Many of these questions would pop up for, like, all of these curses. Like, what are the specifics? How exactly does it work? But this is not, like, it's not rocket science. It's a fucking video game. It's just, we're presented with some facts, and we take them as gospel, and, like, everything else, like, oh, okay. Just along for the ride, I guess. If it works, it works. Your father, the chief inspector. I met him not too long ago. Oh, really? He came off a little stiff and awkward. We've heard this before. That's where I, like, burned her up, isn't it? Oh, there's a surprise. But there was something charming about the seriousness, and he seemed like he cared a lot about his daughter. Oh, please cut it out. It's gross. You don't know a thing about us. Outsiders shouldn't butt into another family's affairs. Though he may as well be a stranger to me now. Man, I swear, if the game wasn't as balls hard towards, like, the middle of it, I would fucking play Call of Cthulhu on stream. Even if you've cut legal ties, you're still related by blood. Huh? We're not related at all. Huh? He probably thought that I never noticed it, but it wasn't hard for me to figure out that I wasn't related to them by blood. So you were adopted? Well, I got curious, so I looked into it. It was all pretty straightforward. This was like the big reveal last time, right? I was a baby when they took me in. All they did was raise me. You little ungrateful bitch. My mother first got pregnant shortly after she married. But it was a stillbirth. The whole affair left a deep wound on her heart. My father couldn't bear to see it. It was for her sake that he did it. I was a substitute, a replacement for the child she lost. He decided it all by himself. He didn't discuss it. It's more like he took in a child that was on the verge of dying. A demon child, no less. Like, he and his wife are fucking saints. He didn't discuss it? Maybe he was trying to be thoughtful. So any baby would have been fine, as long as it could have comforted a woman who hoped to become a mother. There's no replacement. There's no... This is not how it works. Like, if she seriously thinks that, she's incredibly retarded. If you're a woman and you lose a child, you can't just take any other child and go, oh yeah, this is mine now. I feel better, suddenly. You're still gonna grieve. You're still wounded. You're still gonna be sad. Like, there's no replacement for the life that was lost inside your body or, like, during birth. Thinking that she was just a mere replacement and not her own entity and like a separate child. You know what this makes her? It makes her fucking vain and conceited. It makes her fucking like... She's such a stuck-up fucking bitch. Oh, I would be able to fucking like... no! I can't even put my anger into words right now. I'm so sorry. I just hate Ayame so much. It's fucking unreal. The last character that triggered me so hard in the video might have been Angela. Could like... Seems likely, right? Are there any other characters that I got so angry and worked up over? Putting it in such a way, it's not easy to raise a child. It takes a village, right? My mother was bewildered. Wouldn't you be, after being told to raise a baby that wasn't your own? But she couldn't just abandon the baby either. Yet my father just left everything to my mother, never lent a hand. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sure of that. Yeah, he never did anything. Yeah, of course. I wonder who earned the money that raised you, you know? He's so damn selfish. Like working himself to the bone to provide for you and your mom. Yeah, fucking selfish ass motherfucker. The two of them grew apart. I watched them try and figure out how to understand each other, and the sight of it disgusted me. There's something inherently wrong with her. It was a messed up family, I tell you. Well, I guess my presence was to blame for that rift to begin with. You shouldn't say that. I know he's bad at expressing himself and has his work, but still, that shouldn't be an excuse. But knowing all that, I couldn't take it anymore. Just made me want to hurry up and leave home and live on my own. I still rely on him for tuition and allowance, but that much is normal for most kids. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's basically just a money bag for her. Jesus Christ! Is she the most realistic and insufferable character in any visual novel I've ever read? I think she is, because there's legitimately people out there, right? There's people out there incredibly ungrateful, but still, they still take everything for granted that is given to them. And then they're even more ungrateful when you give it to them. And then they complain when you don't give it to them. So like, there's no pleasing them. Basically, they're just little fucking bitches, right? I don't want him to start acting like he's my father now just because he's doing the minimum. The minimum? What is the average if this is doing the minimum? I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like it was tough for all of you. I'm sorry, you're right. It's not my place to talk about your family. She looks like a fucking ice-cold queen saying this. Look at her. Oh well, I may have said too much. To think I spilled all that when I don't even know what the conditions are. Could it be what we were talking about had something to do with the activation conditions for the haunting clappers? Who knows, Yeah, who knows indeed. Who knows? Like, if my curse could only kill stuck-up bitches, you would be dead by now. She's officially worse than Angela? Same issues as well. Same issues. Daddy issues, right? Maybe I just have a problem with female characters with daddy issues. The test for the player. Will he be able to not murder that bitch until the end? If I hadn't done it before, like I would immediately do it now, right? In a way, I guess you could say you put a stop to Nijima's mass murder schemes. About that. There's no guarantee that I won't do it myself. Gee. Fucking woman. Huh? I picked up his cursed stone of the one-sided reed. It really is something else. Unfortunately, I can't use a cursed stone that's not mine until it's late at night. Is that how it works? If you've got accustomed to your cursed stone, you can even use it during, like, early evening? Oh, pardon me. A little bit of, like, a heartburn there. Really? Are you okay with telling me that? How silly of me. I'll let that slip. Tee. Your desire. But if that's your wish, then what do you plan on doing if you don't get your wish? Oh, I haven't thought of it. I might just keep on trying to bring Hokusai back some other way. You really are obsessed. You and Hyaku's chairwoman might be cut from the same cloth. Who's that? She's like an all-powerful vortex of obsession turned to yokai-level proportions. Weird way to put it. You're saying I'll end up like her? Are you looking forward to such a future? I'd rather not have to wait till I'm old and creaking. I want it to happen now. I mean, Ayame's design, like, she looks cute, right? And her general demeanor, she could be like a cute, airheaded girl, right? Like a typical, just, oh, I don't think too much, but I'm like good looking and I get my way stuff type of character. But the way she expresses herself, the things she says, just make her like, and the fact that she could be this typical airheaded character, like all of these things combined, gives you just such a strong dissonance because it makes you legitimately think that she's just a psychopath because she knows what she's saying. I'll put my life on the line for Hokusai. Let's negotiate then. There's no room left for negotiation here. You're right, there's not. Whoa, wait, what? I'm like hard stuck? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to do something else. Maybe I'm not supposed to like do this right now. Maybe I'm actually like soft stuck rather. Soft locked. Because I can only use my curse or like go back to the story chart. Which means that we have to do this now, preparing for battle. And I assume they're gonna do something that will change this. Well, yeah, okay. It's Yaku Sakasaki's route. Together with Yoshimi's fiancée Mayu, Yaku and Mio report all they've learned so far to Tsutsumi and the others. Putting all the stories together, they can see the final objective at long last. Looking forward to some Yaku and Mio shenanigans. Maybe if Tsutsumi tries to look for his daughter? Yeah, but why would he search for her at Haru's place? Well, it will all converge at one point. So, Mr. Tsutsumi, this is Mayu Shizawa. Oh, so you're the one. Tsutsumi, the police was looking for you. Glad to see you're alright. Sorry, I should have told someone I was okay. I was just so pissed off. Falling right into Yaku's hands? Got myself into some deep shit? Yaku seems like they're still up to something. We'll have to make sure they clean up their act once and for all. Get it? Because they sell soap. No one like that. Nice one, boss. You're really on top of your game today. Stop trying to make me feel better. I should have said anything. More importantly, Mayu, thank you for your cooperation with Yoshimi. We'll get to the bottom of it, I promise. Oh, you must be Detective Ario. I heard a lot about you from Hashimi. Your dick must be huge. I'll be counting on you. Catch whoever did this, no matter what. Okay. Any birds? Any new birds? We missed most of them, didn't we? Okay. Maybe can I start with you? I'm not sure why, but I feel fired up. Feels like we're close to the moment of truth. I think Mio feels the same. Oh, that's a nice way to put it. Oh, Mr. Tsutsumi. I received a message from Paranormal Affairs earlier. It wasn't from Nakakoshi, but I had someone look into something for me. So even the desk jockeys are lending a hand. Brings a tear to your eye. What did they say? Right, about the Onmyoji woman who was in Edo at the time of the Honjo incident. She was a person of great beauty and discerning taste, but also shamelessly did whatever she wanted. It is... oh my god. It is Ayame. It is Ayame, like the woman that suddenly appeared at Nejima's side was the resurrection of the old Onmyoji woman. So she's like resurrected twice by now. This could also explain her obsession with Hokusai. If it aligns time-wise, right? Maybe she knew him or something when she was like in her first iteration as the Onmyoji woman. Youngest. It seemed to match the person seen in a resentful memory for the foot-washing mansion. So Ayame is basically a witch. Huh. So she must be the one who fought with Seiman over the right. And they found that her name was Ashino. Yes, Ashino. That is like the goddess that appeared in the ending When Nijima, did the resurrection ritual, he was serving a new master named Ashino. Ashino, huh? What else? That's all. That's not much help. Maybe Hokusai's lover. You don't feel it? It's just a possibility, right? Oh, but apparently she was quite powerful on Miyoshi. And she died bearing a similarly powerful resentment. It's possible that she became a vengeful spirit with a connection to the Seven Mysteries. Oh, it's Yoko still, right? Yoko is also like a possibility, I guess. A vengeful spirit. If any descendants of Ashino or people otherwise closely allied with her live today, there's a possibility that spirit awakened and possessed them. Maybe she's just possessed. Maybe it's not like a second iteration or third even. Yeah, you mentioned before that spirits can possess people who are closely in sync with them. Though this, of course, doesn't mean the spirit houses a complete personality. Her resentment and the spirit power, those are the parts of her that would have the strongest influence. Since Seimen's descendants are still around in the present, it wouldn't be surprising if Ashino's were too. They might just be desk jockeys, but they wouldn't give us this info if it was only speculation. They must have found some amount of evidence, looking into paranormal phenomena or things like that. Oh, the Feast of Shadows. There it is, our abnormal phenomenon. Mia, what do you mean? The person who initiated the curse this time, who we've been calling the Mastermind. They might be possessed by the vengeful spirit of the onmyoshi named Ashino, the enemy of Seimen. Do we have any idea who they could be or where to find them? Like, if you looked at them, Mio, would you be able to tell right away? Now she's gonna say no, because Mio has at this point seen everyone, right? I believe, at least. It's like how I didn't realize that Michio had fused with your consciousness, Yako. Common spirits will leak spirit energy left and right, so I can notice them just by looking carefully. But when spirits of a higher caliber fuse with someone's consciousness, detecting them isn't so simple. Oh. I'm sorry, my skills need a lot of work, and I don't have anything else to offer. Nah, Mio, you're cool. Mio, that's not true at all, you're fine. We'll make this work somehow or other. Thanks. Okay. It's time to start looking at dicks, I think. Detective Area was nice enough to get us something to drink earlier. Think a detective take time for little things like that helps put my mind at ease a little. I bet he's making jokes and stuff at a time like this because he doesn't want to stress us out. I wonder if he's able to stay so calm because of experience or if he's just that kind of person. Maybe he's just incredibly relieved that Nishima is dead. Mayu rushed to Hitomi's place and back for us. She's been trying to appear calm, but I'm sure she must still be in shock. Yeah, I mean, her boyfriend is dead. Fiancé, even. Oh, Mayu, did you meet with Hitomi? Yeah, I met her at the spot I was told. She was acting tough, but I think the incident with Hajime has her really shaken up. I briefly explained the situation and had to give Hajime's talisman to me. Here it is. Here, this is what you're looking for, right? Yang talisman. Yes, I believe that's it. Thank you so much. Mr. Tatsumi, about this. Right, you should hold on to it, Mio. Not like we could use it as it is. Try to figure out what we'll need to do once we get both halves together. Understood, I'll see what I can do. Really competent. Like, everyone seems at least really competent. I like that. Ah, I heard you had a curse stone too. Yeah, I should give it to you then, right? Those things really are a pain in the ass. I'll gladly hand it over to you before it starts giving me any crazy ideas. So this is the beckoning light, huh? This is gonna be a really good one. Like, how does it reflect, though? Does it reflect when the curse is used on you? How do we... Kills by means of the curse they possess one who has become a curse bearer. Just... without, like, a... Kills by means of the curse they possess. One who has become a curse bearer. So she's the only one that can only kill curse bearers with this. But it doesn't have any other activation like requirement. They just need to be curse bearers. So it's like this is like a cleanup power, basically. This is what both Ayame and Harue wanted to have, yet at the same time didn't, which is like a problem. Very interesting. The beckoning light. It's interesting because you read this and then there's like leading people astray. Obviously the people with the curses, they're being led astray. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Yeah, that's a crazy good one, like in terms of like balancing. Alright, it's safe and sound with me. Sorry, you won't be able to bring him back. Don't worry about it, he and I were always prepared for the worst anyway. What the? What's wrong? Damn. The trigger for the beckoning light's curse is some serious shit. Oh no, maybe there is a trigger. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I said it would give me weird ideas. See what I mean now? How's it work? I'll leave you a note you can read later. We have more important things to worry about now. Oh my god, what a fucking tease! Right. Maybe he doesn't want to say it in front of Mio and Yako. Mr. Tsutsumi? Does it make it 5 curse stones that you've gathered now? Should be. I want to get the other 4 under wraps as soon as we can. Let's see. I have no idea about the Whispering Canal. Someone made off with the one-sided reed, which Nejima had? Yeah, damn shame. After that, we don't know about the Tyke of Tsugaru either, do we? So, we can assume that curse bearers are still prowling around out there with those ones. What a headache. Hopefully we can find them soon. No, actually the only one we don't know about is the Whispering Canal. Could be Yoko. Come to think of it, did old man Ashimiya end up getting away? So word's already out, huh? He was cornered but managed to take a hostage and escape, is what I heard on the radio. What happened after that? But that's all the reporting. Here's what's really happened. He was killed? And the hostage was Tsutsumi's daughter, whose whereabouts is still unknown? Yep, his daughter showing up was a huge surprise. Even Boss couldn't believe it. Damn it, the hell do you expect? No one could have seen that coming. Well, I guess we did. There's already an emergency search on the way for her as a key witness and suspect. I'll be rejoining the search for her after we're done here. Key witness and suspect. But wasn't she a hostage? Could she have killed Nejima and fled the scene? Well, it's just a possibility. Talking possibilities. Might as well tell them everything. It's very likely that Nejima was killed by a curse stone. What? By a curse bearer? Oh, it's already evening, so the effect of the Feast of Shadows would be starting to return. Okay, so like the entire thing of like him being killed during the day, I guess, is out. They could have just done it differently instead of like this weird, oh, it's almost evening, so the curses do work somewhat. They could have just told us differently. Yeah, which makes it likely that a curse was used to kill him. Boss, you're repeating yourself. Try to calm down for a sec. But that would mean Inspector's daughter is probably a curse bearer, right? Huh? Did you say something? Maybe I'm losing my hearing in my old age. Boss, you can hear just fine. Don't play the old man card every time you want to get out of something. We even talked about how she might have the Tyke of Tsugaru if that's the case. Did we? My memory's a little hazy. You've got a soft spot for your daughter, don't you, Inspector? Yeah, this is gonna fucking kill him. It did kill him in her ending as well, so... it's a little too close to home now. But either way, we have to find her as soon as possible. Alright, who wants to talk to me now? Basically, I believe the mastermind behind everything is a woman possessed by the vengeful spirit of the Onmyoshi Ashino. I see. Is this mastermind also the one who killed Hajime trying to get a record of Fate's Hit Scroll? Yes, I think that's very likely. That's how it is, huh? I want you to catch them, no matter what. Believe me, we will. I'll try my best today. Do you know where the other talisman is? Yes, probably. This is Hajime's last job. Finish it for him, okay? We will. Guess the end of his family line too, huh? Oh my god, please tell me she's preggers or something. That's really sad. All the people who inherited that talisman before him are already all gone. I can't stay with paranormal affairs now. Oh, we're done with this. Did we talk to Ariel? Really? That's why we'll be joining the search as soon as we're done here. One more thing, there's a very good chance that his daughter had Michio Shiroishi's talisman. All the more reason for you to get back to that search. Best of luck. What the hell has she gotten herself into? I mean, it makes even more sense now that I think about it. Ayame is possessed by Ashino, and thus had knowledge about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll and Yang Scroll. That's why she was looking for it and actively searched Michio's body when they ran her over. Because she didn't want anyone to dispel the Feast of Shadows, right? Now I've said everything we needed to chat about. We don't need anything else. We'll be going back to the search. Actually, there's one thing. Oh, what's that? Just completely hypothetically. Hypothetically, what if the inspector's daughter was the mastermind? They're either throwing us a curveball here, or it is really like that. I mean, she's a woman. Seems like she was after the talismans. Sorry, don't really understand what you mean. Boss, come on, we've got to look at the facts. But that would mean Inspector Tsumi would also have to be one of Ashino's descendants. No, because they're not blood related. Oh my god, and they don't know. Oh right, you're just a normal person, right, Inspector? Unless that's why you're so resistant to the paranormal. He knows. Like, he has connected everything already. It's just that he doesn't want to admit it in front of everyone. Don't believe I've ever heard anything about being related to some Onmyoji. That was his chance to tell them, she's not my blood-related daughter. Oh. But, well, if you put it like that, they're being the mastermind. It's possible. Okay, he's sensible. I can't believe it. He's sensible. He's not hiding the information from them. He's gonna come clean. Oh man, the characters in this are really, really well written in the sense that they're acting realistically. I think, like how you should act in an emergency situation, especially if you're as responsible as a police detective should be. Really? I say possible, but I mean unlikely. It's what I want to think. Damn it, I don't even want to imagine it. Plus, if we're going to consider it, we have to do it properly. No dragging your heels about it. No, it's not that. It's something I never told her, never wanted to tell her. The truth is, she's not my real daughter. What? 20 years ago. Well, it's a long story, but we took her in when she was just a baby. Do you know anything about her birth parents? You could say. I do, I guess, but really I don't know anything. What's that supposed to mean? I don't get it. Ario, you heard what I said, didn't you? Just now? About 20 years ago? No, boss, that can't be. Nishima's? That's right. When we arrested Fumishika Nijima, there was a baby at his house on the brink of death. That was my daughter Ayame Tatsumi. She goes by Yamatono now. What? Everyone just shocked. Someone had to take care of her. A baby holds no blame for the circumstances she came from. Absolutely agree. But boss, according to Nishima, that baby is his former lover reincarnated using black magics. What? Personally, I think that story is bullshit. According to Nishima. And then he fills them in. Okay. My goodness. I like how they're just using these like black scene transitions to just fill in characters instead of not doing it at all because of like laziness of the writers or like explaining everything 20 times like Umineko keeps doing, for example. It's hard to believe from Nishima's behavior, but could it really be true? I've got a few doubts. We have to question whether the Shino woman ever really existed in the first place. Oh my god, are they not gonna make the connection between Shino and Ashino? There are no records of her, and no body was found. Her name never came up once during the investigation. Even if this woman really existed, I'm skeptical that someone could be reincarnated as a baby through black magic. I agree, no matter how you look at it, a spell with that effect is hard to believe. Even the supernatural has rules that must be followed. Yeah, but do you guys know him all? Seems more likely he's deluded himself, not wanting to recognize that the spell he risked his life on failed to work. That's my thinking too. The more natural conclusion is that the baby is his and Shino's, and that she died in childbirth. As long as we don't know Shino's origins, we have to consider the possibility that she could be a descendant of Ashino. If nothing else, the names are pretty similar. Yeah. If he was younger, I feel like he would actually hide the information. They wrote his character really well. Yeah, he's like, he has a lot of experience and he knows what's at stake here. Okay, assuming all of that is true for a moment. Ayame getting taken away by Nishima and then killing him? That would mean she killed her own father. Calm down, this is all still conjecture. But now that Nishima is dead, we have no means to investigate. So regardless of everything, there's only one thing that matters. She's my daughter. Damn straight. As a parent, I'm responsible for her. Nothing can change that. I understand. Alright, we should get back to the search. We'll find her and clear up all of this. Yes, sir. The talisman you young ladies are looking for has something to do with this as well. I'd appreciate it if you could help us find it. So if anything happens, please call the police. We will. I'm worried about Hitomi, so I'm going to head to where she is. I'll be waiting to hear some good news from you all. Doesn't overstay a welcome. It's like a fifth protagonist. Very nice. She was just used to show like what has happened to like one of the cursed bearers and what Mersault has been doing. Okay, now there's... Wait. Have I done something wrong earlier? There's no Blickwinkel bullshit this time, right? I met your father. You know what? No, we're going back. We're doing this like from like earlier. There must have been a choice that I did wrong earlier, maybe? Let's just start from the beginning. Let's see. Hiding information is gay. Lenny, did you get banned or something? Why are you talking with like a second account? Hi, by the way. Hi, Lightning Hand. You're telling me that local police officer stole his arch rival's wife and adopted her as his daughter? Kind of weird, but yes, that's what it seems like. Huh? Why is everything black? I think I broke my... I broke my game. What did you say? Why go after other people's cursed stones? I don't think so. I wonder. Are you the type of lady who's willing to sacrifice anything for the sake of your goals? That's, man, sure ain't good. People will question where your parents went wrong, you know? People can be harsh. But I want to only use Soldrak scattered by others. Didn't work out in the end. Okay, it fixed itself. Jesus Christ. Your curse bearer. Maybe we shouldn't introduce ourselves? Maybe this is where we went wrong? What do you mean? I'm the original Lightning Hand. You can't fucking trick me. You have no VIP badge, my friend. You're not the original. Actually, I can click on your... Huh? Account created August 14th, 2020. Following since August 16th, 2020. What the fuck? How does this work? 53 messages. On the 19th, you last chatted with this character. Yeah. Twitch is pretty... Huh? What is going on? I can give you a mod comment. Can you see that? No. There's 2 underscores. Told you I'm legit. What is the other lightning hand? I need to investigate really quick. Give me a second. I know we wanted to end this game today, but... The other lightning hand only has 1 underscore. Did I VIP the wrong one? Lightning hand. 1 follower. I don't fucking understand. What is happening? Can I... What's going on? A mod comment, just write nothing there. My brain has been lobotomized. I wrote Sasibaka because I thought everyone could see it, but he's the imposter. I'm the real deal. I'm getting confused now. I'm just gonna VIP you too. Okay. Lightning. And 1 underscore. Wait a second. Lightning hand. Oh no, 2 underscores even. This time. VIP. Still have 36 slots left for VIPs. Can you believe it? Alright. Mod comments are only visible by mods or the streamer. Okay, I don't understand how Twitch works. Any of you want to be mods? By Smooth Criminal. Oh, we need to introduce ourselves. It's hard to talk as strangers. We actually do need to introduce ourselves, apparently. Where did we go wrong with her? Maybe now I shouldn't do it? Use the cursed stone? She activated her curse. Man, please calm down. What do you desire? No, instead of talking about that. Yes, we are a curse bearer. We've gone through all of them. And yes was the only one that could let us proceed, so... And now we're back here. I don't understand. Maybe now we can negotiate? I have something to ask you. No, the answer is no. Not giving it up. You're right. There's no room left for negotiation. Do I have to... Surely I'm not supposed to use my curse here to proceed, right? There's nothing different here either. Me when I cannot not dox myself. Probably Lambda. What did you mean by this? Can we limit how much we introduce ourselves? Apparently not. Apparently we have to do it completely in order to proceed. That was my first thought as well, Arcane, obviously. Like, just not clear her conditions for the stone, but obviously she knows our name and she knows our location. I think that's everything she needs, right? Okay, this is like the sob story about her not related to him again. How do we proceed here? Them getting the information. Well, they said of searching now. Maybe they're just gonna bust in this time, right? Because now we did set them to search. That could be a possibility. We just needed to clear their flags first. Okay, she spilled the beanage. Go for tobacco. Please do feel free to smoke. Smoke like a big one. The curse activation condition is lying to her, right? It's a good source of drama further down the line when the confrontation with Tatsumi comes up. No. The curse activation for Tatsumi's original curse is lying. Tatsumi has the Evergreen Beach, and this kills by hanging one who tries to mislead the curse bearer with false statements. So this is the lying one. We don't know how the Taiko of Tsugaru works yet. We don't know Ayama's curse activation mechanics. And she hasn't killed anyone except for Nishima with her original curse. Like, she killed Harue when she gave too much information, which was the one-sided read. She killed us with the one-sided read. She activated it when Harue lied to her. I think she killed her with the one-sided read. Because she already cleared all of the conditions for that one. Basically by being here and telling her what her name is and stuff. It can't be the same. The Evergreen Beach is also like being misled as the curse activation. I should was. I'm pretty sure. I mean, how similar can the curse activations be? And considering that the Evergreen Beach is the one with hanging the one who tries to mislead the curse bearer. Oh no shit! The Tsugaru guy appeared, right? Wait, who appeared? It was an old guy, right? You're right. You're right, it was an old guy, which could have been like the Taiko of Tsugaru. Actually, we don't know. We don't know. Just an old guy appeared and then she died. But it does point towards the Taiko, you're right. But we don't know if it's lying to her. Or if there's like another condition, maybe she has already cleared. World is full of trash, man, I tell you. I agree. You think we're actually at a stalemate? Towards the end? And this is why the game doesn't proceed? Now? No room left for negotiation. We're gonna save it so early as well. We're gonna try using our curse now, because it's the only thing you can actually do now. Ah. Did you try to use your curse just now? Here we go. That's what we had to do. How could I burn her up earlier, but now suddenly I can? Did she get rid of any fire-starting devices when we were talking about like the smoking thing? It seems I didn't meet your curse conditions. How did she know, though? I wonder if it was smart to secretly toss the light I was carrying earlier. Here we go. When did... You made a mistake when you decided to ask me about smoking. It says, if a source of fire is the condition for your stone, then you won't see me falling for it now. This is like a 10,000 IQ play by her, actually. How could you pick up on that like this? I mean... This is some, like, manga protagonist type bullshit. Of, like, Marty Pants acting. Oh no, she asked me about smoking. Surely a curse condition must be she can set me on fire when I have a lighter on me. Like, what if I'd asked if she needs to go to the toilet? I need to empty my bladder now or she's gonna kill me. You wasted your chance with all this chatter. All you needed to do was activate your curse first. I brought everything Nishima had on him, including the lighter he was holding. But it's over now. But it's over now. Yes, I concede. I concede? Alrighty. With your cards on the table, you're out of options. Might be possible for Mr. Investigator there to pin me down by force. Ooh. But he's not going to do that, is he? Okay, first time today. Correct. I won't take that risk. Not while your curse's conditions are unknown. Coward. Oh, come on! Coward. I came to kill you and acquire your soul dregs, but after hearing you out, I got a question for you. Why don't you just give up on the right of resurrection? Why don't you just give up? You said it was his son, right? The one you want to bring back? But haven't you done enough? I'm sure your son is content knowing you cared for him this much. What about Hokusai? I'm truly willing to die to resurrect Hokusai even. Hokusai, but you can't say the same, right? If you're going to bring your son back, you have to be alive as well, right? In fact, what you really want is for both of you to live, right? Yes. Well, even if you both live to see it, your son would grow up knowing you for who you are. Someone who stole the life of others to bring him back. He doesn't need to know this. This is like massive level gaslighting suddenly. You would be putting the burden of shouldering all the life sacrifice for him on his little shoulders. While he violently pins you? Yeah. I guess. I'm gonna put it in. Are you really okay with that? Oh my god. Like, this little level of logic was enough to bring Harua down? If you didn't even think about that, then what you're doing is not for your son. Of course it's not for your son. It's for yourself. Aren't you just bringing him back to fulfill your own desires? Of course! That's not... Ma'am, what she's saying may be harsh, but holds a kernel of truth. Don't reduce yourself to nothing but a mother who would sacrifice anything for her son. But that's not... We discovered the truth behind this kidnapping. Next, you should take some time to come to understand your own feelings. I'll help you every step of the way. Getting to the heart of things is what an investigator does. What will you do? Ma'am, if you relinquish the curse stone to a curse bearer, you will no longer be a curse bearer. Yeah, just take it then. Like, you, of course, of all people, the crazy one who wants to resurrect Hokusai. You take my curse stone. You won't be a target anymore. Ayame is giving you a chance. Think hard, and then give you answer. That shit. Fuck that. Fuck you and your fucking gaslighting. Fuck it, bitch. Fuck you. Guess we'll die once more. Sorry, but that won't make me back down. Ma'am, that lighter, when did you... my clothes are on fire! There does not need to be an open flame. What if we just don't use the curse? Well, she just burn a little bit, or as long as there's a spark of fire on you. Okay, it uses it automatically. Huh? Man, please, think this through. Alrighty. I live for these moments. Ah! Man, why? It was the only way. Richter, could we settle any outstanding tabs now? Yes, ma'am. Sure. It's screaming in the background still. Isn't the house made of wood? I think it's like a cursed flame. There's not like much danger there, I guess. Start after Haru admits. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna load if we're like back there. What's this one? Okay, guess we're gonna have to give it up in order to progress the story. After reconsidering, I've concluded to spill additional petroleum on her. Your people need more petroleum. Very well. Here. Thanks, glad you could see reason. Ma'am, you made the right choice. I'm not so sure about that, Richter. Dang, you really didn't collect any soul dregs, huh? I promised myself that if I ever used it, it would be only once. But in the end, it didn't come down to numbers. So they only need to be carrying a flame? This seems pretty practical. Well, I'll be taking my leave then. There's no point in going after you for your soul drag, so I'm off to the next curse bearer. Do you know who remains? You speak as if you already figured it out. I've got a pretty good idea from our talk. What will you do? Do you plan to stop me? It's not my place to intervene. Alright then. Hey lady, can I borrow your phone? I don't mind. But who are you calling, Daddy? The cops. I think it would be faster if I called them directly. Massive bitch. Imagine having that in 2024 where everyone and their baby vapes instead. Oh yeah, fucking vaping. Fucking retarded ass bullshit. Summary of previous events. Sutsumi and Eri continued the investigation, deciding to meet with Aya and Mitone to get to the bottom of it all. What will be the conclusion to the curses of the 7 mysteries of Honjo? To Seiman and Ashino's intertwined fates. Is this the last one, actually, guys? Is it happening? Am I finally finishing a game after like 20 streams of Paranormasight? It's been a while. New game anxiety is gonna kick in again. Hey. How long has it been since we saw each other? 3 years? How have you been? Oh my god, I haven't seen... Okay. The last time was when you came to see me after deciding to go to university. It wasn't because I wanted to see you, I just needed money to pay my tuition. Huh. Not want to mince words, eh? You came alone, right? Yeah, it's just me. You make it sound like I'm handing over ransom money for hostages. I just don't want to get caught, okay? I came alone, motherfucker. Never thought I'd see the day you called the police. There's something I needed to see you about. Well, alright then. The channel curse is still missing? It's no way? Okay. Maybe it's gonna be a simpler explanation than we all thought it would be. Got a lot to talk about, so let's go through things one by one. There must be a fucking bird here somewhere. Where's the bird? Bird. Where's the word? Bird. Wait, where's the fucking bird? Is there no bird in this scene? Where the bird's at? Fuck me, there is no bird. What the? The sun is starting to dip down into the horizon. This long, long day is about to end. We don't have to worry about Nishima's threat anymore, but I sure didn't expect this to happen. Clicking on her dick. She sure has changed over the past 3 years. Got more of a grown-up air about her. Hard to believe she's that same little girl who would get omelette all over her face when we took her out to eat. Egg all over her face, literally. Wait a minute. Is that how far back I have to go for a happy memory together? Jesus. No wonder she hates me. Imagine the, like, lines of dick she has seen. Oh, the bushes. Huh? What was that? Did something just move over there? Oh, maybe he doesn't know that they're there. God, what the hell are those idiots doing? I told them not to come. Damn it. Shit, I don't want to know what will happen if they get found out. Whatever I do, I gotta keep from looking over there. Don't look that way. Don't do it. Absolutely not. Okay. I'll try my best. Anything else we can check out? No? I guess I could think. She called the police asking for me by name and demanded that I come here, meet her here alone. They asked if I wanted the team to set up a perimeter, but I had them stand down. Sure, she might make a run for it, but I don't want her panicking if she has a cursed stone. Besides, I'm not trying to take her in by force. God damn it, Tsumi. Okay, we go top left to bottom right. Her cursed stone. You. Cursed stone, don't you? Aria's kissy face. Like, everyone has a kissy face in this game. I want to kiss them all. Even she does have one. And even her I want to kiss. I do. You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? The police will handle any damages to curse caused. Now, before you do any more wrong with it, I'm not giving it up. Of course not. Me being a curse bearer. Are you after my life? Ugh, I mean, if she kills him, she gets a lot of curses. Immediately. That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. We can talk all you want, but as soon as the condition for my curse is met, I'll use it. No hesitation. Okay, we'll try to be honest with her. Maybe it is incredibly similar to his curse. Oh shit, I goofed. I wanted to go top left to... Well, maybe we can do left, right, left, right, left, right, instead of like left, 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 right, right, right. Can I ask you one thing? You know anything about the talisman Mishu Shiraishi had? Mishu Shiraishi? The car crash you were in with that Namigaki guy. Oh, with Utero? Yeah, I was there. Oh, it was there? Utero? That sounds like... So, you and him were... I mean... not really. He was kind of a boring guy. What? You serious? But he's dead. Oh, you're getting off track, Mr. Tatsumi. The talisman. Get back to the talisman. We shouldn't have relied on him for this. Well, if you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't matter. But with the hit and run case on top of everything, you're really in deep. Is that really what you wanted to talk about? Yeah, I mean, no, tell me about the talisman. Did you take it from the scene? You mean this? That's it. I picked it up at the scene of the crash. I didn't want to leave fingerprints behind. You didn't want to leave fingerprints behind? If you hadn't gotten out to pick something up to begin with, you wouldn't have left anything behind. That's all? There's really no other reason? What's the big deal? Is it really that special? This old thing? Yeah, it's really important. Oh, do you mind giving it to me? Important for what? Don't tell her. Don't tell... Oh, my fucking retarded idiot dad. For putting a stop to the curses of the 7 mysteries. Oh, she's gonna throw it in the river. So that means if I give you the talisman, I won't be able to use the ride. Then no way. I'm definitely keeping it. Screw that one up. Mr. Tatsumi, you really can't do any better than that? Come on, the talisman. Guys, screw it up. We're not gonna get the talisman. About why she wants the ride. Oh, he's gonna learn about the reasoning now. Jesus. Why are you willing to go so far for the rite of resurrection? What do you want with it? Reed requires home address, right? Maybe he moved since it's been 3 years. She did kill him in her ending, so she must have found out some way. In this one, at least. Doesn't she already know everything for Reed? Maybe she wants to kill him with the taiko. Who knows? Did we really pull the lambda moment? Oh, fuck off. Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely because it is! Come on, I wouldn't do that. Maybe together we could think up a way for you to get what you want without resurrection. I want to bring Katsushika Hokusai back to life. He's gonna go, what? Oh, Hokusai? What? Hokusai, the ukiyo-e artist? That Hokusai? You want to bring him back to life? That would be quite the feat, huh? That's... You... I heard you liked his art, but... why would you do something so stupid? See? Ugh. Played him like a fiddle. The only time I ever felt there was a place I belonged was when I was immersed in the dreamlike world of ukiyo-e. Though I'm sure you'd never noticed. Oh my god. Really? I had no idea. It saved me. Hokusai is the reason I'm still alive today. Oh my fucking woe is me. I didn't know you felt so hopeless. Imagine saying ukiyo-e saved my life. You would only realize it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry won't do either of us any good. Stupid bitch. About being taken hostage. I'm sorry I couldn't save you from Nejima. Are you hurt? And there it is. That's so like you. What? You're only mentioning that now? Shouldn't that have been the first thing you asked me? No. I wonder if I can go back and ask her this first. Well, I was just... You're not worried about me. All you care about is yourself. Yeah, you're right. I've been selfish, I know. Oh, come on, Mr. Tatsumi. You can do better than that. You really screwed up there, huh? Fuck off, man. Okay, let's keep pressing on this topic then. I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow, Ada. Right, I'm glad. Should be the topic done, okay. About Fumishika Nejima. Then I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill Nejima? And if I did, would you hide me from the police? Well, I don't know if I... That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing you really care about. His job is literally the safety of everyone involved, including you, right? But if you are a safety hazard for other people, you need to be put away. And woman, from what I've seen of you, you need to be fucking put down right now. Yes, I did it. You. I don't think he even knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens, and I realized while he was talking to me that he fulfilled the condition of my curse, so I just gave it a shot. I didn't think it would actually activate. Look at her fucking face. Jesus Christ. So there's no going back now. That's not true. You can still make things right before you make them worse. And let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away. Your chance? Did Nishima say anything to you? Fellas, I have Crow Doctor in the facility. It is day 11. How long until I have to restart? You restart at day 50 for a new playthrough. That's it, RT. Said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure. Yeah, not surprised there. I said a lot of bad things about you back. I didn't want to be outdone. Harsh. In that sense, I felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit. No, kindred spirit, what are you talking about? He is a dangerous criminal. But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different. Ugh. No, you're different. Am I? Well, maybe not that different. But at least you're honest. I know I haven't been the best father. But I wonder, of all the fathers in the world, are there any who wouldn't cover for their child if they committed a crime? How should I know? You're the detective here. You must have seen plenty of cases like that. Yeah. Plenty of parents take the fall for their children, or give them a place to hide. As a person it's wrong, but maybe as a parent, it's the right thing to do. I don't know. But I think having a father like that would make it easier to go to him for advice if I did do something wrong. Oh, mother of gaslighting. Maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you'd have at least one person on your side. I see. So that's what it would take to be on your side. I can't do that. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting you to. How is she? Yasuko, I mean. Mom? I haven't kept in touch with her. Been on my own this whole time. I'm sure you've reached out to her though, haven't you? I did call her this morning actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you. Huh, sounds like she's fine to me. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell you you'd heard from me? I did not. That's, Well, I heard you into nightlife and staying out late these days. Didn't want her to worry more than she already was. You'll want to talk. What did you mean by that? The force of glue down the throats of people. That's something people do? I mean, I would love to hot glue down someone's throat, right? But, like, that's a different thing. The Nishima really didn't tell you anything? Not really, no. Do you think Nishima noticed how much she looked like Ashino? Why do you want to write? From the moment I heard about the rite of resurrection, I knew that was my destiny. If this is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happy. You're really serious about this? Will you give me the talisman? What? No way, I can't lose the rite. Do you have more than one? How many cursed stones do you have? 3. Not that it matters. 3? Oh yeah, of course 3. Like Taiko, Haunting Clappers, and like one-sided read. 3, huh? I'm not handing them over. Let me take a sip, guys. Fighting White Knight on day 12, wish me luck. Just don't send people to him! It's not that hard! It's not that hard, honestly. I did it myself, right? So, can't be that hard. Think I've let you talk enough. Mind letting me have a turn? By all means. You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? I am. I'm not. Yeah, I am, I guess. Well, sure. You can't live as long as I have without having a secret or two. Of course you try to dodge the question. Now then. Let me tell you how my curse stone the Taiko of Tsugara works. What? My curse bludgeons to death anyone I find out is hiding something from me. What the fuck? It's basically the same! I told you to stall them. What? Oh, you're talking about like... Right there, what? So, like, he has the curse whenever someone is lying to him. She has the curse whenever someone is keeping a secret. Isn't it basically the same? Except for, like, with his curse, you have to specifically ask about the thing that could be the secret. With hers, it's just like, oh yeah, this person is just keeping a secret? So if you try to cover something up that I know it's true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing? Well, you wanted to see me. Then let me tell you one thing first. The Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. Okay, it's a curse off. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie. What? How is that fair? And you'd use that curse on me? As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable. But as a parent with a duty to his child, I have no other choice. Are you threatening me? Do you really think that's enough to convince me to do as you say? I don't want to use it either, but for your sake I suggest you try not to lie. Go ahead then. If I lie, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Are you my parent? Am I your daughter? Am I your real daughter? Is he gonna die for his, like, principles, I wonder? Just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? You could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just kept hiding it. Still too much of a coward to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. Like, in a weird way, she already knows the secret, so he's not even hiding it. Didn't she just disable her own curse stone? That my real parent is the man I was just with. How did she deduce this? Ayame! Is that all you have to say? Then I only have one answer for you. Yes, you are my real daughter. Real daughter doesn't need to imply, like, real blood-related daughter, right? You are, honestly and truly, our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less. Who determines whether this is the secret or not? Even now, you're still trying to hide it? Why? Are you really that stupid? Oh! 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 Boss! Why? Is your pride worth dying for? Oh! Ow! Oh! Ah! He didn't just really die for this, did he? I should have known. Why? Why go this far to hide it? Ayame, listen. Huh? How? Ayame, be proud. No matter what happens, you are our precious daughter. No way. How are you still alive? I don't know what that piece of shit Nijima filled your head with. But you're not Shino. And you're not Ashino either. You're our daughter, Ayame Tatsumi. Right, I guess it's Chono now. Well, that's fine too. Tatsumi, Chono, both will always be part of who you are. What? Why are you doing this? That's not true because proves that it's not. Sure, you probably don't have many memories of us playing together. I did leave everything at home to your mum. I was barely ever there for you. Even so, when I was working, no matter how grisly a crime scene I was at, all I ever wanted was for you to grow up to be happy. That's it. Now Ariel can legally use a gun? I hope he's gonna shoot her ass up. Why Why say all of this now? So, do one last thing for me. I want you to tell me the truth too. And if you lie to me now, I'm taking you with me. Stop, I can't. The mastermind behind all this, the one who awakened the curses of the Severn mysteries in order to use the right, wasn't you, was it? No, I wouldn't even know how to do that. And picking up Mishu Shirishi's talisman was just coincidence, right? Huh? Yeah, I already told you that. Ah. Good. He gave us answers. He gave us answers by delaying his own death. It's a retarded way to die, but still pretty based, like if you think about it, but still fucking retarded to die on this hill. Hearing that, I can rest easy. You're nothing like Nishima. You can stand on your own two legs. You can keep living without escaping into a fantasy. You can hate me. You can dream all the crazy dreams you want. Just don't ever stop trying to do good. Like killing everyone for fucking Hokusai. You're a victim of your curse too. Not too late to atone for the hit and run. Using the curse, don't run away. You can still make things right. I know you can, because you're my daughter. And after that, just live the best life that you can. Dad! The consequences of my actions! Boss! Snake! Oh my god, everyone's like crying except for Aaron. He's fucking dead inside. That's the smallest his dick has ever been. That day at 6:18 p.m., Ayame Tono was taken into custody. Tetsuo Tsutsumi's death was confirmed at the same time. Did we accidentally bad-end it here or something? The 5 curse stones possessed by Tsutsumi, as well as the 3 given up by Ayame, lost their curse bearers. This temporarily extinguished their spirit power, allowing Mio Kurosuzu to obtain them and seal them away without difficulty. This cannot be the end. This cannot be the end. The Yin talisman possessed by Ayame Tono was recovered and entrusted to Mio Kurosuzu as well. Thus, any massacre that could potentially be caused by this iteration of the curses was prevented before it could ever happen. This is not the end. No. Oh, so it seemed. Okay, good. Oh, updated some files. Type of Tsugaru. Kills by bludgeoning one who is discovered to be hiding something from the curse bearer. The deep sound of drums once more reverberates through the night air. How long has it been since we started hearing them each day? Could it be coming from the daimyo's residence? I've heard they have a drum in their fire watchtower instead of wooden clackers, but I don't see a fire. So why are they sounding the drum? Then one morning, a body was found. Isn't that old man Kanzo, the ukiyo-e painter? He lived nearby, but had been down and out for years, despite his best efforts to sell his works. Every now and then his granddaughter would visit, and he would teach her to paint. It was the old man's only pleasure. One day his granddaughter told him about her dreams. Curses, souls, resurrection. Hearing a tale, the old man was gripped by a sudden zeal and began to paint with great fervor. His work quickly became famous, enchanting all those who viewed the strange imagery. Even the daimyo had taken notice. What could possibly have happened? The people whispered among each other. It looked almost as if he had been beaten like a drum. That didn't tell me much. And the one-sided read. Kills by dismemberment, one whose face, address, name, age, occupation, and location are all known by the curse bearer. Okuma was a lovely woman. She was spirited, worked hard, and lived a frugal yet pleasant life. Until her husband hanged himself. Great. My husband a swindler? Who would believe such a thing? Okuma was determined to clear her husband's name. That is when she met Tomezo, a man that was a stranger to these parts. This man must be one of the daimyo's spies. It appears that after my husband, I will be next. So be it. But what is he hunting for? Okuma, putting on the airs of a woman mourning her husband, went to the bridge nightly to seek information from Tomezo. She soon discovered that she was right and that her husband had been deceived. Okuma decided to bring her newfound knowledge to the daimyo, much to Tomezo's alarm. Angered at having been misled, he confronted her on the bridge, but Okuma wouldn't listen. She cursed him, called him vile names, and eventually his patience had worn thin. Blood splattered everywhere, and by the time he returned to his senses, it was already too late. He looked over the bridge into the river of blood below and saw the corpse of a woman missing both an arm and a leg. Nice. Very nice. Sorry for keeping you out so late, Mio. I can't take my mind off the cursed berry who was never found. Oh, time for Yoko to appear? What do you guys think? Is Yoko gonna appear? Let me guys try out something. Where is it? Okay. Give me a second. See if this works. Did this work, guys? Started a prediction. You can now vote whether you think Yuka's gonna appear or not. And you can bet channel points. And if people bet wrongly, their channel points will be redistributed to the others. I personally can't vote, apparently. I don't think she's gonna appear. Or do I? I'm not sure, like, I would love for her to, but I feel like she was just a beginning red herring. Kind of like Shogo. Yet at the same time, we know exactly that, like, everyone in this story is already in the files. So, let's go gambling. Creator of the poll cannot vote. You guys have a badge now, predicted blue. 280 points versus 110 points. 3 people think she does appear, 2 people think she doesn't appear. Alright. What do I... Let's see. What if nobody gambles the other side? I don't know how it works. I can't take my mind off the cursed barrow who was never found. Oh, it's no problem for me. I usually work at night anyway. Did you see Yako home safely? Yep, we sent her home in a patrol car earlier. Apparently she put up quite a fuss, saying she wanted to see things through to the end. Thank you. The Feast of Shadows was starting to take effect, so it would have been dangerous. Oh, fucking Aereo now. I mean, like, we are Aereo now. We're not fucking Aereo as much as I would like to. Oh, it's a cute one. Mockingbird 20. So many I missed. The Butchie Mary. Butchie Mary. Oh my god. Didn't even say anything about it. 8 PM with no one around. This place silent as a grave. At 8 PM? No one wants to go out at night in these parts after everything that's happened over the past 2 days, I guess. It's very dark for 8 PM. We're gonna see the little blob that appears with the Whispering Canal. Oh. Oh, what? What's wrong? Next is Detective Aereo? What? What do you mean next is Detective Aereo? So much has happened this evening, but it's still not over. Do you think Aereo was a cursed berry himself and he just hit it or something? We haven't found the cursed berry of the Whispering Canal. No, he cannot think to himself wrong information, right? It's like not allowed. And we still have to put a stop to these curses. What did you mean by Nexus Detective Aereo? I can't get my mind off the remaining cursed stone, the Whispering Canal, and who the mastermind is. But we have to deal with that thing before I can worry about any of that. How's it going with the 2 talismans? Have you figured out the location of the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll? I have, more or less. When I combined the contents of the 2 talismans, they formed a seal which could be undone. The things inside the talismans that looked like scraps of wood were actually a tiny scroll kept folded up by the seal. Who'd have thought the talismans actually contained the scroll itself? So that's the Yin Scroll then. What's it say? Oh, there's one more seal we have to undo to open the scroll. Oh my god, Aria being the fucking mastermind would actually, like, I would shit myself. It's giving me some trouble, so I was actually hoping you could help me out. Okay, unlocking the seal. Got it, sure thing. I don't know what I'll be able to do, but let me at it. Wow, I didn't expect you to be so eager to help. It's oddly reassuring. Okay, let's see. There are 5 seals holding a scroll shut. I think we have to remove them in the correct order. Each seal has a different design. A carp, a light, a beech leaf, a tachodrum, and a reed. Remove the 5 seals in the right order. Okay. It would come out of nowhere? Maybe there was foreshadowing that we didn't catch. I don't know. If we get it wrong, it's going to, you know, go boom? Huh? No, we'll just have to try again. Tested it once already. Oh, you already tried it yourself? So brave! I think it's devised so the seal can only be undone if the curses for the rite have already been unleashed. I think there's a hint to opening it hidden in something related to the curses. Just let me know when you're ready. No, actually, let's look it up when we remove the seal. Consult with me. It won't explode or anything, so we might as well give it a try. See, okay. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Remove the 5 seals in the correct order. Carp, light, beech, taiko, reed. Oh. Carp, light, beech, taiko, reed. Carp is the canal? I wonder where the hint could be. Must be in the text, right? Light. Or walking along the road near Honjo at night. Is there anything like Honjo at night? Night is like the last thing, right? But this doesn't tell any like time of day. Taiko is another one. Gotta be the deaths or the superstition part is irrelevant. How do we know the death's order though? The deaths of the people that died to create this curse, you mean? How do we know the order? Oh, do you think that her husband that... No, he hanged himself. Which one of these guys hanged themselves? Was it... There was a guy that hung himself, right? This guy. No, he was called Jinkichi. Is that the name of her husband anywhere? No, her husband is not named. My husband is Swindler. So this memory is related to the Evergreen Beach. He deceived us with a so-called rite of resurrection. So he's talking about the rite of resurrection. And then in the one-sided read story, he's dead. And in the... what was it? The Tyke of Tsugaru? His granddaughter is telling the old guy about the rite of resurrection as well. Carp, light, beech, taiko, reed. We can deduce the order from the memories. Still can't believe this game was published by Square Enix. Like, as a last puzzle, this is pretty interesting, but I need a pen and stuff. Give me a second. I might need to write something down here. I shouldn't keep using these important documents. Why do I have nothing to write at here? It's a fucking office, for fuck's sake. Alright, I'll just use this. Fuck that shit. Like some insurance papers or something. It's from 2021. It's not important anymore. Fuck that. Okay. First off, I'll write down like the possibilities. Carp, light, beach, Tycho, reed. Good, now we check on them. The Whispering Canal. Toki loved fishing with her father Jinkichi. It all connects! It all connects. Jinkichi was the guy that was killed in the Evergreen Beach. So do you think, like, okay, that means Carp comes somewhat late, right? Because her mother is also dead. The soup her mother Koma made using the carp they called was to die for. Okuma. A woman named Okuma. It must be the same. Okay, so the Whispering Canal comes pretty late. And it all seems to start with, like, the Evergreen Beach. Like, Evergreen Beach could be very early on in the story. After the Evergreen Beach is the... one-sided reed. Now we just need to put the light and the Tyke of Tsugaru into perspective. Let's read up on the beckoning light again. A vague silhouette is framed by silvery moonlight near the bridge. It's a man hunched over near death with regret carved on his face. Visions of the past flash through his mind. Memories of the young couple and their daughter. The ones we've just read about. But he has lost everything. He had repaid the kindness shown to him with evil. Though regret gnaws at him now, it is too late to undo it. His mind turns to the Onmyoji woman. It was all her doing. No, the blame laid with him and his inexperience. He had foolishly involved himself with forbidden inviting evil into his life. I should have left the rite of resurrection well enough alone. Okay, so if the daughter is dead already as well, that means, like, the beckoning light is the last one. The memory of regret. The light of the man's life begins to fade as regret and anger wash over him. If only I'd accomplished it in the end. It's too late for that now. I'm prepared for hell. Perhaps in another life I can fulfill my dreams. Even if this body perishes, I can atone for my sins. This is about Seiyman. It's about Seiyman. Okay, and then we have, like, the Tyke of Tsugaru. Isn't it old man Kanzo? His granddaughter told him about her dreams. Cursed his soul's resurrection. Hearing her tell the old man was gripped by a sudden seal, began to paint with great fervor. Even the daimyo had taken notice. Either the Tyke of Tsugaru is the first one or the Evergreen Beach. Where did he get... The man who tricked the people with his false dark art swings from a rope. He was found hanging in the guns of the daimyo. And here also, even the daimyo had taken notice of this guy. The man, a local named Jinkichi, was known for his kind temperament, skill in crafting Netsuke clasps. While his life wasn't always easy, he was optimistic. The prosperity that the ukiyo-e boom brought must have been what fanned the flames of his greed. The old craftsman was found in a miserable state as if sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he'd ended his own life unable to bear the weight of his crime, but dead men tell no tales. The ukiyo-e boom. But the ukiyo-e boom was Due to this guy, he quickly became famous, enchanting all those who viewed the strange imagery. Even the daimyo took a notice. He began to paint with great fervor. So it starts with the taiko, then the beach, then the reed, then the cup, then the light. Jinkichi, Koma, daughter, Tomezo. No. Wait. If we go like by four, it's like, it starts with Jinkichi. You're right, that's like the Evergreen Beach. And then the one-sided read is about Koma. This one. The carp is about the daughter. You're right. Tomezo. Do you think the light is Tomezo? Because I think the light is Seiman, so I don't know what you mean by Tomezo. Tomezo is the guy out of the one-sided read story. The spy. Who got rejected. He killed her. Not sure about the last one. I'm not sure about the first one, but I think we start with the taiko. And then comes the beach. And then comes the reed. And then comes the carp. And then comes the light. Here we go. The ukiyo-e boom was the hint that I needed in the end. Let's try. Bitches. You try to do this. Bet you wouldn't. Wow, you got it right. It's open. Getting it on the first try. That's amazing. You're a real pro. Oh my god, she's acknowledging me. Oh, game. That gives you like at least one more point on the lambda score. If this was a 95 before, it's now a 96. Let's hope that they don't shit the bed and I'll have to subtract 20 points. Because they still haven't talked about the fucking fax machine. Mind you. Heh, nothing to it really. Told you you could leave it to me. Gigabrain, thank you. Like, if I'm interested in something, I'm able to pay attention. That's a thing. Now we can finally read what's written inside. Let's see. Who this reads is gay? No. Oh, man. Back then, gay was an insult, mind you. Okay, the Record of Fates Yin Scroll. It is said that Seiman Tsushimikado, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in Honjo incident might become cursed and used in a collection of soul wrecks for the Rite of Resurrection. The existence of the Yin Scroll was indicated in a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. Yeah, the text has been preserved in the form of two talismans held by Hajime Yoshimi and Michio Shiraishi, contains a full account of the Honjo incident, and the following is written in Seiman's hand. I bequeath the scroll to future generations to be used in the event that calamity should arise from this grievous incident. Those who seek to forestall disaster must gather these three items in one place to cast my rite of cleansing and expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo, my body, that is a living continuation of my bloodline, my spirit, that is my own consciousness. Huh, where the fuck are we gonna get this from? And the actual Honjo incident. This is a story that takes place... Oh my god, it's a long one. This is a story time with Lambda. This is a story that takes place in the late Edo period. There was once a family that lived in a row house in Honjo. The family consisted of an Itsuki craftsman named Jinkichi, his wife Koma, and their daughter Toki. They enjoyed a poor but happy existence. One day they took in a man by the name of... Oh, it's fucking redacted. It might be Seiman, who claimed to be a shomoji. He was on the run, having barely escaped with his life from something or another, and wound up in Honjo. The tough circumstances had left him sick and destitute. Jinkichi felt sorry for the man and decided to shelter him. The stranger was deeply grateful for the kindness and care of Jinkichi's family, as without it, he would have surely died, and told them thusly on the day of his departure, I want to give you my thanks, but unfortunately, I have nothing of value. He paused, then asked, is there anyone you want to bring back to life? It turned out that the man's true name was Tsushimikado Seiman, a descendant of renowned Onmyoji, and he had been researching the fabled rite for resurrection. For his crime in unearthing this forbidden rite, he was chased out by his family. Sorry, my phone. Where were we? Shit. He was chased out by his family, but he wrote down everything about the spell in a book he named The Record of Fates while on the run. Whoever sought to perform the rite would need to kill people and gather their soul dregs. Seaman had only researched the rite out of the spirit of inquiry, but thought himself willing to use the rite if it was for the sake of Jinkichi's family. However, Jinkichi shook his head. Sacrificing someone is unthinkable. We didn't help you because we wanted something in return, so you owe us nothing. Based, he said, declining the unbelievable offer. Seaman bowed his head in gratitude countless times at those words and left the house. In the same area, there lived an ukiyo-e artist known as Old Man Kanzo. His art didn't sell much, but he often looked after Toki while Jinkichi and Koma were out working. Oh my god, Toki doomed them all. Young Toki heard Seaman's talk about the rite of resurrection, but being too young to comprehend it, regaled it to Old Man Kanzo as a story of fiction. Old Man Kanzo, inspired by the story and filled with renewed vigor, put his heart and soul into his next painting. The piece, centered around the theme of resurrection, became an instant hit in town. Jinkichi, being a shrewd businessman, saw an opportunity and jumped on the bandwagon by carving Netsuke connected to Old Man Kanzo's ukiyo-e. He made up stories about his Netsuke, telling the people that their blessings were connected to resurrection, and his business rapidly flourished. So, he was selfless? Like, see, Jinkichi was selfless, but still like a scam artist or something? That man unknowingly left us a wonderful gift for Jinkichi and his family, but they were unaware of the tragedy that would soon unfold. Before long, word of Old Man Kanzo's wonderful ukiyo-e reached the ears of the local daimyo, and he was summoned to the lord's residence. But what awaited him was not praise, but cruel torture at the hands of Ashino, a female onmyoshi, who was in pursuit of Seaman. It was her who pressured Seaman into researching the rite of resurrection, which he secretly planned to use to preserve her beauty for all eternity. This, sounds like the Hyaku Soaps woman, right? Ashino took advantage of the fact that the daimyo's heart was weak and frail following the loss of his family. It could still be Yoko. It is fucking Yoko. Oh my god. And manipulated him into capturing Old Man Kanzo, the source of the recent rumors about resurrection. Tell me where you heard of the rite of resurrection, Ashino demanded as the brutal beatings continued. It was said that the eerie sound of the beatings rang out like the beating of a taiko drum, night after night, reaching even the watchtower of the Tsugaru residence. It's the first one. In the end, Ashino's cruel torture secured her the information on Jinkichi's family and the existence of the Record of Fates. The daimyo sent his chief retainer to bring in Jinkichi, and the torture resumed afresh with the new captive. This time she intended to obtain the whereabouts of Seaman and the location of the Records of Fates. Jinkichi didn't know where Seaman went, but even if he did, he had no intention of telling and stubbornly kept his mouth shut. The torture was pushed too far, and Jinkichi was unintentionally killed before he spoke a word. The daimyo had Jinkichi's corpse hanged from a beech tree and declared that, unable to bear the guilt of the crime of deceiving the masses with false rumors of resurrection, Jinkichi had committed suicide. I need to drink something very quick. Pardon me, guys. I zoned out for a bit. Did the autism rant happen? Did the Ayami rant count? I think that one counted for today. I had no big autism rant yet. This too was all part of Ashino's plan to send a message to the common folk, especially the increasing number of those who sought out the rite for themselves. News of what happened to Jinkichi spread and people lost interest in the rite, wondering if the stories of resurrection were all but a lie. But rumors that the daimyo's word was perhaps not all that truthful spread quickly when a dancer claimed to have witnessed the chief retainer's cold-blooded handiwork firsthand, and Honjo fell into unrest once more. The chief retainer arrested the girl and proposed a deal to put a stop to the rumors. The girl was to say she just wanted attention and retract the story by saying it was entirely made up. In exchange, she would be given a most wondrous stage to perform on, but when the day came, she was suffocated by the mask prepared for the performance. Unbeknownst to her, the mask had been covered in glue as part of the plan to kill and silence her. As for the glue eaters out there, here you go. Koma never believed for a moment that her husband Jinkichi had committed suicide. She was certain someone was behind his death, and asked around persistently for the names, addresses, and any other information she could find on people with connections to the daimyo. That's why the one-sided read needs all of this. It's interesting. The chief retainer would not allow things to escalate any further and had Tomezu, a ronin who once served as a spy, go after her. However, she turned the table on him, shouting, "It was you who killed my husband, wasn't it?" Confronted with the accusation, Tomezu flew into a blind rage and cut Koma down in broad daylight. Ordered to take responsibility for his failure by committing seppuku, he exposed the daimyo's plot as he disemboweled himself by the lantern of the sober card used to give coded signals. It's all connected, it's all connected. With both her parents gone through means unbeknownst to her, Toki found herself to be all alone. One day late at night, she went searching for her parents and met her doom, falling into a canal where she drowned. Meanwhile, the chief retainer had made no headway whatsoever in finding Seaman's whereabouts, and an incensed Ashino decided to set fire to his residence, burning him alive. In truth, all those connected to these events thus far were cursed by Ashino, so that their souls would turn into soul dregs upon death, which she had been collecting. All she needed to perform the right now was to get her hands on the Record of Fates. Sensing that there was something serious at work behind the recent string of strange events in Honjo, Severn returned to find he was too late. He broke down in tears when he learned of the unfortunate and unnatural deaths Jinkichi's family had met. Severn realized it was the handiwork of Ashino when he found the soul dregs had been collected, and decided he had to prevent any further sacrifices from happening by confronting her on Honjo Bridge. What ensued was a fierce battle of spells that endured till the break of dawn, though those who did not know any better only saw what they believed to be eerie flashes and supernatural orbs of light. Yep, it's a Chunin battle. Basically, like Chapter 2 of Umineko. At the end of the long battle, Ashino defeated Severn and obtained the Record of Fates, but he had placed a curse upon her foot. Ashino dragged her foot, corrupted and horribly inflamed, and sought refuge at the nearby residence of a retainer and angrily demanded they wash her foot. Wash my foot! Ashino died then and there, filled with agony and a foot cursed and rotten. What a way to go. Severn too, having sustained serious wounds during their fight, died that day on Honjo Bridge, still filled with regret. However, Severn came back to life. Knowing that there would be enough soul drags in place during the confrontation, he had prepared a spell that would activate the Rite of Resurrection upon his passing. Feeling that his curiosity was responsible for the terrible tragedy that had unfolded, he was left with a keen understanding of why the Rite of Resurrection was forbidden and became determined to seal it away. Indeed, the reason he'd resurrected himself was for that very purpose. What? However, he did not know what had become of the Record of Fates. With nothing to seal away, he instead used the remaining soul drags to turn 9 of the Netsuke made by Jinkichi into ritual implements to be sealed away in Honjo. He placed a spell so that should someone try to activate the Rite of Resurrection again, all 9 pieces will awaken at once, and to pass the whole truth of these events to future generations, he wrote everything down in the Record of Fates Yin scroll and passed it down to his descendants. Do you think Severn is like the storyteller guy? Meanwhile, the townspeople kept silent about the incidents out of fear of being cursed. However, these occurrences were so strange that gossip about it couldn't truly be contained. Over time, the details became more and more vague as the stories grew into legends, and that is how they came to be called the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Hi, Blue. Hi, everyone. Hi. Like 10 minutes to midnight. Hi, everyone. I see. What does it say? First is a detailed account of the tragedy surrounding the Rite of Resurrection that occurred in Honjo back in the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Honjo incident is laid out clearly. That incident was the origin of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo and the curses, right? Yes. The resentment of the victims of the incident turned into curses, which are the curse echoes. The contents are organized like an answer sheet, so it doesn't just give us the information we need. Is there anything else? Yes, here's what we've been looking for. I bequeath the scroll to future generations to be used in the event that calamity should arise from this grievous incident, it says. What? He foresaw all this happening? And it continues. Those who seek to forestall disaster must gather these 3 items in one place to cast my rite of cleansing and expel all rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo. My body, that is a living continuation of my bloodline. My mind, that is my own consciousness. Do you think Mio is like a continuation of his bloodline, and the curse echo is obviously like the Honjo Bridge one? What was it called? Yeah, I can look it up. But where do we get his mind from, his consciousness? Wow, so if we gather these 3 things in one place, Severn's Rite of Cleansing will activate and completely negate the curses and the Rite of Resurrection. Oh, that's it. That's exactly what we need. The 3 things are Severn's soul, body, and mind. Says the soul is Severn's curse echo. His curse echo? So Severn himself is part of the 7 mysteries? Now that you mention it, Mr. Arishi said something along those lines before. There's another hint written here. Curse echo holds my curse. My curse brings ruin to curse bearers. Oh man, if this wasn't clear before, like you're dense. Could be us. Oh, yeah. What kind of hint is that? Maybe it'll make more sense as we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearer is already gone? Next to body is a descendant of Severn's, it seems. Wasn't Yoshimi a relative of Severn? He and Mishu Shireishi who had the other talisman. Oh, both of them had already passed by the time this iteration of the curse was unleashed. Damn, that's true. What are we gonna do? This bloodline was so split up. There have to be others. But there's another note here too. Where? It's another hint? As for the body, seek not only one who bears my blood, but one with strong spirit sense. Such an individual will be able, if a spirit attempts to possess them, to instead take control of that spirit themselves. So it says, do we know of anyone like that? Can't think of anyone. Let's move on for now. Next is the mind. What's the difference between the mind and the soul? In paranormal theory, it's said that humans are made up of soul, body, and mind. Mind is essentially thought to be part of the spirit that makes up one's consciousness, or oneself. Like driving. The body is the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver. I see. I think that makes sense. So is there a hint for finding this one too? Well, let's see. There's this. Should the Rite of Resurrection be activated elsewhere, so too shall my mind be awakened there. Okay. Severn tried to seal away the Rite of Resurrection. But before he could, Ashino stole the Record of Fates. As a countermeasure to the rite being activated, he made it so that his mind would be released from the seal. How did Ashino get revived, by the way? Okay, but what does that actually mean? What it means is, Severn's mind awoke the night the rite was activated and must be possessing someone out there right now. What? We have to get that person together with everything else. Alright, so we have to find the cursed echo, the descendant, and the person possessed by Severn. Then we just get them together in one place and we'll be good to go. Right, but there's one thing. The second and third ones could both be the same person. Oh. Who could that be? It's like how Michio lost her memories when she was possessing Nyako. Severn's consciousness might not be aware of who it really is. If he learned the truth, would he start to act of his own accord? Oh, then that person could already be... Oh, hold on a second. Someone's coming this way. Man, I am so close to saving and continuing this next time. I just have like a huge cliffhanger. Huh? Excuse me, could I interrupt for just a moment? It's Yoko! She's back. She's back. How do I close the prediction? Everyone that voted yes, you've won. You've won. Who won? Let me take a look. Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me who won. 410 points go to Amiel and 2 others. That's what it says. Those of you that lost, I'm very sorry. It was 3-3 in the end. I'm rich. You're not even using the points. Arcane. How many did you bet, Arcane, if you got 71? Who might you be? Would you buy this empty can of juice I just finished drinking for 10,000 yen? Huh? I'll even throw in these bones from some fried chicken. You can't beat a deal like this. I don't really want them. Don't say that. Come on, they're delicious. Actually, I thought I might just have a picnic right here. Won't you join me? Sorry, I don't understand. What should we do? It's not like we need this exact spot and we can't do anything with other people around. Let's just move somewhere else. I'm sorry, we're in the middle of something, so we'll just be on our way. What? Oh no, they moved away! What the fuck? I forgot about the conditions! Wow, it hurts! This is a curse! Oh my god. Oh. Pretty good as endings go. Got a good ending. They really shouldn't have relaxed. Yeah, around curses never relax. Guess Ugo Pogo is back on the menu now. Guys, should I save and we continue next time? It's midnight. There can't be that much left. Yet at the same time, maybe enough for like one more stream, you know? With my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. This brings the story 7 Mysteries of Honjo to a close. And who could have foreseen such a conclusion? Unfortunately, it seems the so-called mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remains hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there truly is no way to stop her. However, should you find that this conclusion is not to your liking, by all means, please pursue a different path. You've done it once before, so I'm sure you already know how. With that, I shall be taking my leave. I've been your humble storyteller. Good night. Ow. What do we do? Where do we... What do I do? How do I choose a different path?